Welcome back. In the previous part, we had a little run around this keep here with Tita and her new, battle suit. Like Metal Gear. But it's a Battle Gear, but Metal Gear. Exactly like that, I would say. Exactly like that. No nukes, though. No nukes. Not that she's got yet, anyway. And clearly, based from her quartz, we are not going to be using her in the future, which is a bit unfortunate. Maybe it'll change. Maybe. It's just we can't take these out at the moment. So I have also done some playing around with some other quartz as well that I actually want to swap out here. Because I do have now a Vulcan gem. Yes. Which is sort of good. I don't like the gradual EP recovery on the field. It's like, yeah, but in terms of, damage we can get there from the actual strength is really good. But I'm actually thinking I'm going to give it to you. Thinking about it. It's like, yeah, it's like the attack's still 40, but it's like you just get that little bit more. Just that little bit more. It's just like you, it's just the attack 2. It's like it's just, maybe you're, nah, still the strength 40 there. It's like, is there anywhere here where it isn't strength 40? That I can't really change because of the white one, and the domination I do not want to get rid of. So it's sort of like, just for that little bit more, it could be good. Just a little, and obviously I can't change over the attack there. So I'll probably get another one in future. I just need some more U materials. Because I'm also working on ones here, so I can swap out some of the evades I've got going on. Because then I should be able to get it up to 100%. Because there is obviously one I can get that's got plus 20% evade, I think it is. It's something like that. Anyway, right. So let's proceed, I guess. We've got a boss, I assume. See how it works out. Need to maybe see if we can use these orders we were meant to use as well. What was that sound? Why is there a helicopter? It's above us. Oh my. Hail Apache S? Sorry, Apache. A flying archaism. I've seen this type before. Even looks like the propellers are off center slightly, slightly, which is good. That's what it meant to be if it's an Apache. They're called Pale Apaches. The Society sent them to attack Le Bourg. Technically, it's the archaism we captured after the Society and let them run wild in the Northern War. I've improved both its firepower and mobility. It can now fight off invaders even when confined to a limited space. Made it stronger? Crazy old bastard. Why would you do that? I warned you. They need to be able to handle this. Let's see how well your Class 7 does with Tita. This will be the last of our 3-month operational testing. That's it? Like, what was the point in all of this? Bring it on. You guys ready? I am. Yeah, let's turn this hunk of metal into scrap. Look out for attacks from above. Well, yeah, all the attacks will be from above. It's flying. The key to this battle is working with the orbital gear. Are you ready, Tita? Ready. Maximum output.
A powerful enemy. Exercise caution.
I mean, he does need his exercise these days. He's getting a bit chubby around the sides. What we got here? Blast Force. Let's have a look at this. Formation that significantly raises damage dealt, attack, and defense. That's actually quite good. For 2 turns, though. Only the strength. Although someone did say, it keeps redoing that. So it's like, while we've got it on, it's still there, etc., etc., etc. It's like, I want to get the break up first. Really. Divine Song. Cast time is down to 0. It's like, I don't know what it's capable of at this point, so I should be careful, shouldn't I? Absolute Reflect is always going to be a thing for me, I feel, at this point, while we get stuff going. So let's do Absolute Reflect.
Let's go, Ebon Crest.
Okay, let's see about buffing up here, like Chrono Burst. Like additional turns, yeah, good, yeah, but it's like, should we do that? That used up a lot of his EP. But it will allow me to then do other buffs and stuff, etc. Although thinking about it, it's probably going to use up the Ebon Crest, isn't it? That's the only problem there. It's like, wait a minute. So it's like, Here's the only issue with that. Did that work on it?
It's my turn now.
Seems like it did. Let's go with... I don't need that. Don't need impede. What can we do in terms of arts? Insight could be good. Physical immunity, we don't really need it at this point. Druna. I like me as well.
Arcus activate!
We got the absolute reflect at this point. Still worked out nicely for us, didn't it?
I'll support you. Thank you so much. My turn.
Okay, so I'm thinking here... We don't need that because, again, the Ebon Crest at the moment. Kind of want to get its balance down. Really. So if we can get its balance down, I want to get my brave points back up. So balance down would be good there, so let's get the detector out.
Activate. Scan complete.
A large archaism used by the Society. It's got Suzaku. It has high mobility and heavy armor. A single unit can control a crisis situation.
It's my turn!
Okay, so its balance is down. Let's change over the order here. Well, I say change over, we haven't really got an order at this point, have we? So let's get that. We'll try and get its break going at the same time here.
All right.
Okay, so... Might just go normal attack. Right, we'll seal. Let's have a look. Let's have a look here. Seal is at 50. We'll give it a go though. That's what I like to see.
Open.
Too slow.
My turn.
The problem is, it's like I would like to get another order out at this point, so then can go bam, Ebon Crest. But I'm hoping we should be alright. Unless we have some items that will get my brave points back on. I got quite a few of these, so it would be good, wouldn't it? But again, can't use it straight after this, so it's all like... May as well just leave it on that for now, Sir Fragorok.
Activate Fragorok. Destroy.
That's not too bad.
Very well.
Not too bad at all. We'll carry on here with our break damage up. Yeah, still range slash there.
Strike!
It's my turn now.
Right, so let's play around here. We've got one left on the order, so let's... I'm just gonna throw that out again, although I could throw out an Iron Will. And then when we get round, I'll just throw out another one with just the break damage. We may as well at this point. So, you may as well. Go hard straight.
I'm gonna get ya. Yeah! My chance.
That's cool. Still got the break. With the break down, the balance down.
Not today. My turn.
Okay, so now we'll go back over to Sledgehammer.
Sledgehammer! Let's go.
And let's go. Rean Slash is still the one.
Strike! It's down.
It's mine. All right.
Alright. Yep, still cross break.
Take this. I shall go.
Alright, so order. What do we want here? What do we want? I'd like to actually get Blast Force, to be honest. If I go in there with... I wasted that really, didn't I? Should be able to reach there, surely?
It's down. I'll assist.
Not got an order, but that's fine, that's fine. So we're saving it right now.
There. Keep going.
Very well.
Very well, so now let's swap out over to Ashish
My
here.
apologies. I'm up.
You are. We're not too fussed about anything in buffs, because we'll get the buffs from here, the strength defense here, then the blast force plus 40%, etc, etc, etc.
Blast force!
I got this.
And now he'll obviously, S-craft. Boom.
Now, let's dance. I ain't done with you yet.
I'm not playing around with cheetah stuff here, in case you're wondering.
Helio Ray!
Now, we won't get a chance to use it again, so we may as well. I say we won't get a chance again. I'm assuming we won't get a chance again. Don't let me know if we do or don't. Because we might do, like, bonus dungeons or something like that. Yeah, that's fun, though.
Yeah, I did it!
Indeed.
I must train even.
Stats updated. I grew a little.
Moulin Rouge. Oh, sorry, Rouge. Fires a series of magical plays in an unpredictable arc.
Nice.
I think we won. Looks like it. That was nothing. Is what I'd like to say. You should say you destroyed it. I mean, my entire plan was basically just mess around until we bring out Ash. Worked. The professor certainly has a knack for creativity. I had no idea he was going to do all of this. Hey, at least we won. Think about it. We've beaten our cares and without Instructor Rean. You did? Well done. It's the music from the start screen. That enemy was the absolute hardest these trials had to offer so far. You pulled through without guidance from me. You made your own decisions, trusted in each other. Class 7, thank you for showing me what you're made of. You should be proud. Whoa, instructor. Huh. Now, regarding your orbital gear, I believe you know what I'm going to say. Yes, sir. I've made a few tweaks here and there. I would have achieved smoother and more coordinated movement. I still pale in comparison to Grandpa and Mum. It's not what he's gonna say. Nah, no need to state the obvious. That said, you've done the minimum to pass your trial. Keep working at it. Of course. Thank you, Professor. You were great, Tita. If he's gonna try and be nice, he could also try sounding nice. That's asking too much of him. Oh yes, I almost forgot. The level 4 trial is now officially complete. I'll be waiting at the entrance. Alright, time to head back. It'll be a while before our next one, I'm guessing. Knowing the professor, he already has the next one brewing. I thought that was it. The way it sounded anyway. Hey, don't jinx us. Too late for jinxing. It'll probably happen soon. I'll let you know if I hear anything. Completed. Luna Gear. Look at these quartzins. Quartzins, that's what we're calling them now. Quartzins that I got. Okay, so Luna Gear. Do I have that already? A strength plus 40? Because of that. That I could give to you, and that gets your strength up. So it's like I was saying, the Saintly Force, it's like, it's a shame I can't put something that gives me strength. It's like more strength. Like, there we go. Boom. Like, he has plus 40 strength on everything. Apart from that, obviously, because I don't think we wanted to swap that out, because you know how powerful that is. My dear God, we are not swapping that out. No. We need to sort of start doing the same with Rean as well, though. It would be nice. It's just like, what's the other one we got? What's the other one we got? That's Suzaka. Strength plus 40 attacks, crush, conceal, and burn enemies. Can equip 2 breaker stats on the same line. Okay. So maybe I'll put it there. Oh, he's already got it, hasn't he? That's fine. So I can't put it there, obviously. But I can put it there. Get rid of mute, though. That's fine, I feel. Put mute somewhere else, though. Can't put it there, obviously. If I could put... No, because I can't put two breakers on the same line. I can't get rid of speed break because... Yeah, like that. I can't. Basically, I can't. That's fine. We'll have a little play around with some other stuff in future, but I still need more new materials, basically. That's what I need. Right, so, back to the entrance. I'm just waffling there, aren't I? You know what I'm getting at, though. I need to play around. Simple as that. They should be waiting for us back at the first floor. Shall we return? Yep. As expected, Rean and Professor Schmidt were waiting for the group. They gave each of the students their feedback and suggestions before dismissing them for the day.
Thank you, everyone in Class 7. I was able to get a bunch of good data thanks to you.
No, it is us who should be thanking you. It was a valuable experience.
Indeed, it was fun.
Once you're done fine-tuning that thing, let me take it for a spin.
Oh my god, could you imagine Ash in that?
You're too big, Ash. Actually, I would really appreciate it if each of you tested it out individually.
Cool.
I can't have all the data be for me or it'll end up skewed.
Feel free to ask us anytime.
Good luck with the final touches, Tita. Thanks.
I'm gonna say everything like this, Tita. Seems kinda strange, but I'm gonna do it. Who said they could leave? I'll go put the orbital gear away for now. Thank you for everything, Instructor Rean. Likewise. Thank you for helping out Class 7. Are you going to make your adjustments right away? I sure am. First off, I'll disassemble all the parts and... Fourth disciple, you haven't forgotten, have you? Huh? Oh, that's right, the manual is arriving today. It'll be starting in 2 days, so you have until then. Feel free to make adjustments until then, but you must also devote time to reading through the manual. Understood, please excuse me. The manual? For what, Professor? It's for the Panzer Soldat training exercises. You'll have access to a special practice machine for a limited time that Altina will be... I'm predicting too much here, Rean. For a limited time. A special practice machine? You'll hear the details tomorrow. It's nothing to concern yourself with. Anyway, the past trials have supplied me with enough... more than sufficient data, I would say. I already have ideas of a few further options. I see. So there won't be any new levels for a while then. Not until my planned extensions are complete anyway. You've been at least somewhat useful, so I'll call upon you when they are ready. You and your students had best be prepared. I wish you'd take our schedules into consideration more, but... Thank you, Professor Schmidt. Even if a bow rather than a handshake. Feel like the trials here have helped both Class 7 and Tita grow a lot. On top of that, we've helped with researching the ion and fixing Valimar's sword. Stop it. There's no need to thank me. The only reason I'm here is to satisfy my own intellectual curiosity. Nothing more, nothing less. Intellectual curiosity. Yes, and we know what happens with one man's curiosity. You mean about Ouroboros, the Black Workshop and the Divine Knights? Well, you're half right. The Society continues to produce archaisms with technology beyond human knowledge. The Black Workshop, or possibly the Gnomes, they are involved in the creation of combat shells, artificial humans, and the Divine Knights. Goes without saying, a lot of them are annoyances, but as research subjects, they are more than adequate. Though it seems they allowed you, the Ashen Knight, and the Black Rabbit to slip through their grasp. Well, Altina and Valimar don't remember anything from when they were created. And this ogre power of mine, I don't care about that. The only thing that interests me is the link between you and the Divine Knight. It might be connected to the power. Nah, come on, Schmidt. Jeez, this guy has some serious tunnel vision. Yeah, it's like, it may be connected. Don't dismiss it. But aren't you planning to make a new type of Panzer Soldat with all the data you gathered? There've been upgraded versions since the Civil War, but they haven't been any completely new models. The development of those machines has been out of my hands since they started making modifications. And why should I care? Panzer Soldats aren't even my invention to begin with. If anyone wishes to make a new one, they can do so as they please. What? Wait a minute. You didn't invent Panzer Soldats? I thought you said you made them by referencing the Azure Knight. That's not what he was wearing. I used the ancient robot Ordine and the Society's archaisms as a reference point, and then designed a frame that could be mass-produced even with the Rhineford Company's technological capabilities. Afterward, I drew up plans for several models and oversaw the completion of a Draken prototype a few months back. Invention, design, and development are three completely different things. I was only ever involved with design and development. It was in the design phase that I referenced the joint functions of the Azure Knight and archaisms. Someone else came up with the basic concepts for the 5 models of the Panzer Soldat. George? Technically the gnomes? What? Who could it have... Uh-huh.
I found them among the notes that fool left behind after the accident 10 years ago.
I suspected it was connected to the gnomes, so...
It was obviously a dissertation he intended to submit to me. That is why I agreed to Kyan's request 4 years ago. I fleshed out the design on the notes and made it reality. I wanted my foolish disciple's final work to see the light of day.
Aww. Alright, leave then. You're not gonna say anything? It's the name of the game, everyone. The time for the briefing was fast approaching, so afterwards, Rean headed straight for the tactical conference room. Triple dot. What's wrong, Rean? Look a bit down. Something happened at the keep. Heard the students tested the orbital gear all by themselves. No, it's not that. They did a great job today. It's just... Hey, Towa. Have you been able to get a hold of George recently? Heard he's finally managed to join the lab at the Institute of Technology. He's been really busy lately due to his status as a special research student. I see.
I found them among the notes that fool left behind after the accident 10 years ago. It was obviously a dissertation he intended to submit to me. That is why I agreed to Kyan's request 4 years ago. I fleshed out the design on the notes and made it reality.
I feel like I've seen that scene a while ago. It's odd that it's brought up now, only, like, a minute later.
I wanted my foolish disciple's final work to see the light of day.
Professor's first apprentice, Franz Reinfeld. However, I should ask Elisa about this. My apologies for the wait. Was there some holdup? It would seem we have a few guests today. Now, come in. Well, don't mind if I do. Hey! Still got the ears. The Purple Lightning Lady. Fee and Laura, too. Hey, good seeing you again. I believe we last met in Sutherland. Who'd have thought we'd had ourselves a mini reunion like this so soon? How come? Oh. Triple dot? You're...
It's been some time. It's a pleasure to see you again, Rean, Miss Herschel. But seeing as how I'm not yet acquainted with all of you here, allow me to introduce myself.
I am refined man. Number 3.
My name is Victor Arsaid. I am the Viscount of Legram, a town in southeastern Erebonia. I am also the captain of the Courageous. It is a pleasure to meet you.
And likewise, I'm sure. Ding, ding. Holy crap! Never thought I'd get to meet the Radiant Blade Master himself. I assure you, the honor's all mine. Ah, yes, I've heard about you from both my daughter and Sarah. I am grateful to you for lending your aid at the branch campus. Well, I wouldn't say I do all that much. Judging from the fact that both the Viscount and Sarah are here, I suppose the next location for our field exercises must be a pretty special place, huh? I'm dull. Correct. I'm sure our shorter than usual prep period tipped you off, but our next set of field exercises will take place in Heimdall. Oh, of all the places, I would have never guessed that based on the title of the chapter and the surrounding areas. As our location is only 30 minutes away by train, we will depart the morning of instead of the evening before. Do we even have to... Like, why? Why even take the train anywhere? We're close enough that we're fine, right? It's this time of year when the capital celebrates the summer festival. During the celebration, even the Courageous will be deployed on high alert. Since their duty coincides with our field exercises, I asked them to come meet with us. I see. Why are Sarah and Fee here too? Were Ouroboros or the Jaeger Corps sighted? No, the opposite actually. Zephyr, Red Constellation, Nidhogger, all of them. Even the Corps in the eastern half of the Empire have all gone silent. The same can be said of Ouroboros and the Black Workshop. There have been no sightings of the Stahlritter or the Masked Man either. Yeah, but it's looking like we've got a completely different problem on our hands now. What now? I will explain. It would appear the enemy forces have been infiltrating Heimdall on a large scale. Seems like they've got even more military strength than our friends in Ouroboros. I'm suspecting the dragon that I've mentioned before, the one from Dragonstar Varnir. Well, it's from these, but you know what I mean. Like the one in Dragonstar Varnir, that's a better way of putting it. Is going to show up during this chapter because of the fact, like, if we're going to Heimdall, the bones of it are below Heimdall in the catacombs. So it makes sense that they're going to be resurrected and it's going to come back to life properly this time rather than just the bones, essentially. Military strength comparable to Erebonia's. Did I miss a line? I'm not sure. But there's only one place that could be. Country to the east? We cannot name this country at present. Calvard. The Heimdall Military Police and the Railway Military Police would of course increase security around the capital. However, a consensus was reached between the government, Imperial Household Agency, and the Imperial family, as well as the Crimson Wings and Thors. As a result, we'll be requesting assistance from these three and the Bracer Guild. And the Bracer Guild? What? I thought the Bracer Guild was restricted in Erebonia. Indeed. Yeah, those restrictions are going to be lifted. In return, the Bracers shall patrol the area around Heimdall, defending it from any enemy attack that may occur. I should be joining them in this task. I see. Does that include the 2 guild branches in Heimdall that were closed down? Yeah, I don't know how serious they are about this, but seems like we're gonna get the go-ahead. Permission or no, there's even a chance these punks are going to go around hurting people and destroying lives. There's no way we can just stand by. All those Bracers are like that. So I gave the HQ over in Le Mans State a ring, and they've agreed to help out too. Cool. That said, There's still a bunch of little stuff they've got to iron out. In any event, that is the current situation. Viscount, Valesine, regardless of what the government decides, have no objection to the three of us fighting together. May I ask for your decision on the matter now? Very well. The Courageous has no objections. Yeah, none of us from us either. I'll pass this along to the higher-ups. Yes, you've got a lot on your plate now, huh? It'll be such a relief having you all there with us. Agreed. Thank you for helping, everyone. Indubitably. Now, we need to prepare. Apologies, Instructor Herschel, but we'll be needing a travel plan ASAP. Yes, of course. Please excuse me. Well, I'm sure you have loads to catch up on, so I'll make myself scarce. Later. My most sincere apologies for not greeting you earlier. It has been quite some time, Master. 5 years since we last saw each other, I believe. You've come a long way since then. You brought your swordsmanship to new heights by training under both the Vanda and Arseid schools. I'm honored to call one such as you my disciple. Thank you for your kind words. She was your father's disciple? Yes, that is correct. Huh, she's totally different now than when we met at the Naval Fortress. Yeah, you can really tell they're master and disciple. Oh, whatever is the matter? Oh, don't worry about us. It's been a while, Viscount. About a year, I think? I'm glad to see you doing well. It would appear you, too, have grown much since last we met. I have no doubt Master Yun would be delighted to see you now. Well, I've still got a lot growing ahead of me. And I didn't expect to see Instructor Sarah, much less Laura and Fee. I'm sure Fee will be fighting as a bracer, but Laura, are you... No, I will not be there as a crew member of the Courageous. I'll be going to Heimdall as a temporary assistant for the guild. We've been working our asses off recently, but scraping together enough bracers hasn't exactly been a cakewalk. Tova's gonna be our middleman on the Courageous, though, so that's a load off my mind. Because you'd be more help in battle, right? Now, that's rather rude, Towa, what'd you say? Laura, heard that you, too, have mastered the final art of the Arseid school. We have ourselves a splendid opportunity now. Would you like to show me? Is that alright? But of course, we are fellow disciples. Besides, you've heard, haven't you? About the warrior Schwarzer and I traded blows with the other day. The Steel Maiden, Saint Leanne herself. Yeah, her aura practically had living legend written all over it. Oh then, I ask that you lend me your aid. My fellow disciple, master of the Vanda School and great general. She whose power has been recognized by the legendary maiden. I will challenge you, the Golden Rakshasa. Excellent. However, before that, huh?
It's been 10 years since I first became your disciple. I believe I've finally earned this right. Today will be the day I test myself against the most powerful blade in all the Empire, and rise above him. I challenge you, Radiant Blade Master, Victor S. Arseid.
Golden Rakshasa, Aurelia Le Guin, I accept your challenge.
Oh my. It's the name of the game, everyone. And we're going to use this as an opportunity to end this part. We'll see you in the next part. Ta-ta for now.